गौरांकाय महाप्रभु की शील प्रभुपाद की हस्ते भागवतम क्लास की आप सब भाग्यवंत भक्त वृंद की हरि हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna. 8.6.33 to 8.6.38. The Lord wanted to teach through this Leela that success is not possible without His blessings and the blessings of the Vaishnavas. Each karma has 5 reasons of success. The Lord's sanction being the 5th reason. Lord establishes His supremacy in this Leela in various ways. He effortlessly places the 80,000 miles wide Mandar mountain on the wings of Garuda. He brings it to the milk ocean. When the mountain sinks to the bottom of the ocean, he incarnates as a huge tortoise, Kurmautar, and holds it on his back. He intervenes to resolve all issues arising from the churning of the milk ocean. In all missions, there are bound to be problems. Prabhupada also faced problems in his life while trying to preach to the West, print Bhagwatam books, distribute books, build temples, etc. Problems come in the life of a pure devotee to glorify them. Similarly, the mission of human life is to go back to God and is filled with a lot of problems. By taking shelter of the Lord, success is guaranteed. If in every mission, first there are problems and then it is followed by success. In the churning of the milk ocean, first poison erupted and then nectar arose. Success is inevitable. An example is of Srinivas Acharya converted all the devotees to devotees and the entire village became Vaishnavas. Another example is of Prabhupada, he converted the hippies to happies. Lord Ram glancing and boiling the ocean, Lord's glance liberating the dead warriors in the battle of Kurukshetra, Lord Jagannath's merciful glance on his devotees 24 hours. His eyes are designed to be without eyelids in order to show mercy and see the past, present, and future of the devotees. Banki Bihari's merciful darshan and compassion that necessitate the closing of curtains at certain time intervals. Lord can perform any activity with any part of his transcendental body. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram.
So 8:6:39.
Yeah, 8:6:39. Everybody, 8th chapter, Canto 8, chapter 6, Shlok number 39.
Avaropya girim skandhat.
Avaropya girim skandhat. Suparna patatam Yayo jananta utsrajya
Harina savisarjitaha. Avaropya unloading Girin, the mountain, Skandat from his shoulder, Suparnaha Garuda, Patatam of all the birds, Varaha the biggest or most powerful, Yayav went, Jalante where the water is, Utsraja placing, Harina by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Saha, he Garuda, Visarjitaha discharged from that place.
So we know the story that the mission is given, and the mission is Amruta, Manthan. And Lord is using this Leela just to show the supremacy, that how he is the supreme personality of Godhead and he is the super controller. How much powerful devatas they may be, how much powerful demons they may be. But unless and until the mercy and the sanction of Lord is not there, whether the Devatas come together or whether the demons come together, the mission will not be successful. And we know that they lifted the mountain, the golden mountain. It was 80,000 miles. We should know this is happening in the upper planetary system. And the dimension in the upper planetary system is multifold, 10 times than the dimension what we are living over here. Everything is 10 times more. The mountains are 10 times bigger, the size of the people is 10 times bigger, the trees are 10 times bigger, everything is multiple bigger in the Swargaloka. And that's why in the 5th canto, the descriptions about the Swargaloka is coming. That how the trees, the fruits, the size of the fruits on the trees are the size of this room. And when they fell down, actually, this jars then rivers happened. Juice ke river. So that is what happens. And the shores are full of gold, emerald, and everything. This place which is happening is Netrikut mountain. The mountain, where it is Vajendra story happened, if you know. The Shir Sagar. It's happening in the Shir Sagar, where the golden mountain is there, silver mountain is there, and the copper mountain is there. We may be thinking it is fantasy, but it's not fantasy. Oh, it's real. It's real. As we know, the frog in a well. If somebody comes from an ocean, another frog in the well, and he describes about the oceans and how big it is, how big the fishes are inside, how vast it is, then the frog in the well, who has never seen, may try to estimate 2 बार होगा, 3 बार होगा, बड़ा होगा और क्या. But he will never understand what is the ocean. Similarly, when we are in this, this well, we will never understand how beautiful the Swarg is, how big and how wide it is. And better than that are upper planetary systems, which are, Tapaloka, Janaloka, Satyaloka. And better than that are Vaikuntha. What? And better than Vaikuntha is Goloka. And that is what is our destination. हम उधर जाना, हमको बीच में कुछ चाहिए नहीं. We are all preparing directly to go to Goloka. But the problem is what, अगर Goloka नहीं मिला तो बीच में किधर तो मिल जाए. Lord says guaranteed here. In the 6th chapter, he has guaranteed to Arjuna. Arjuna is asking, अगर fail हो गए, नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा? So the Lord gives the guarantee. At least failure वाले को direct स्वर्गलोक में entry तो मिल जाए. You will get, at least some स्वर्गलोक तो मिल जाएगा. So when we read all these things, that how the mountain, golden mountain, Meru mountain, 80,000 miles. You can't imagine 80,000 miles, how golden, big mountain. And they lifted and they were scratched. And by the mercy of eyes, glance of mercy, Amrit Varsha, sab revived. Everybody was revived. By the touch, we know that how Kubja just खड़े operation कर दिया. खाली खड़ा किया, खड़ा कर दिया. First operation. Everything, pura beautiful. She became the most beautiful woman. And why? Because she surrendered. She completely surrendered. And she was not afraid. क्या होगा? ठीक है. This Angira is actually I'm taking every day for Kansa, but you can take it. Whatever consequences I'll face. What? I'll face. For Lord, everything is surrendered. So, with that mentality, here Lord is trying to say, in each and every Here, actually, Lord is showing that whenever any mission is there, problems will come. But with my mercy, the devotees will cross over. The devotees will cross over. And Lord is showing the supremacy. It's every step that how just kept it on the Garuda. And then Garuda in the shloka is coming near the shore and easily keeping on the side this mountain. You can read the purport.
Thereafter, Garuda, the chief of birds, unloaded Mandara mountain from his shoulder and brought it near the water. Then he was asked by the Lord to leave that place, and he left. Garuda was asked by the Lord to leave the place because the snake Vasuki, who was to be used as the rope for churning, could not go there in the presence of Garuda. Garuda, the carrier of Lord Vishnu, is not a vegetarian. He eats big snakes. Vasuki, being a great snake, would be natural food for Garuda, the chief of birds. Lord Vishnu therefore asked Garuda to leave so that Vasuki could be brought to churn the ocean with Mandara mountain, which was to be used as the churning rod. These are the wonderful arrangements of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nothing takes place by accident. Carrying Mandara mountain on the back of a bird and putting it in its right position might be difficult for anyone, whether demigod or demon, but for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, everything is possible as shown by this pastime. The Lord has no difficulty lifting the mountain with one hand, and Garuda, his carrier, carried all the demons and demigods together by the grace of the Supreme Lord. The Lord is known as Yogeshwara, the master of all mystic power, because of his omnipotence. If he likes, he can make anything lighter than cotton or heavier than the universe. Those who do not believe in the activities of the Lord cannot explain how things happen. Using words like accident, they take shelter of ideas that are unbelievable. Nothing is accidental. Everything is done by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as the Lord himself confirms in the Bhagavad Gita, Mayadhyakshena Prakriti, Suyate Sacharachara. Whatever actions and reactions occur within the cosmic manifestation all take place under the superintendence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, because the demons do not understand the potency of the Lord, when wonderful things are done, the demons think that they are accidental.
Two mentalities again and again in the purport. Srila Prabhupada describes mentality of a demon and mentality of a devata. Devotee's mentality and demon's mentality. In Bhagavad Gita also, entire chapter is dedicated on Deva and Asura Swabhav. So, two types of living entities are always there. Specifically, the Rajagun and Tamagun entities are considered as demon people. And Satogun and Shuddha Satogun are considered as Devata. So, this two type of mentality of people are always there. And the problem is that when the population of the Asuras or Rajagun people or Tamagun people increase in the society, then it becomes a godless society. What it becomes? Godless. And they do not want to accept Lord in their life. They do not want to see Lord in any part. As we say, they want Ram Raj, but they do not want Ram in their life. They don't want to take Ram Naam. So again and again, Prabhupada, in all the purpose, we just want to show demon mentality and devata mentality. Problems are coming, and you will see that demons are accepting it. The devatas are accepting it as it is. But demons are always overcrossing. So we also have that mentality inside us. And we also have to cross over that mentality. The demon mentality. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew that in Kali Yuga, people, 99% people will be demonic mentality, Rajoguna and Tamoguna. And that's why if I take chakra, I will have to kill everybody. What? So it's better to kill their mentality. And their mentality can be killed by something. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inaugurated this Sankirtan movement. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. So that mentality can be quickened. That mentality can be changed. This entire topic, again and again, shows how Lord is using, and showing this world is Dukhala. What? Even if you go to Devatas, Palavis, or you think some country is best, but there also some problem you will find. People think America is great, but every day we find shooting is there. कुछ ना कुछ problem shooting चालू है. It's normal. Now they are accepted as a normal. कि बच्चों को shooting करना it's normal. मतलब wherever you go, some problem in this material world you will find, because that's why the Lord has labeled in the 9th chapter, Anityam, Asukham, Lokam, Prapya, Bhajasvam. Whatever plan you will make, unless and until Lord's sanction is not there, success is how powerful you may be. Demons may be having all the siddhis, devatas also having all siddhis. It's not that they do not have, they become small to small, big to big, they can become powerful. Then also they are not able to achieve without the mercy of Lord. Then what to speak about हमारे और तुम्हारे जैसे लोगों का, छोटे छोटे ब्रेन वाले लोग का, जो सुबह से शाम तक बहुत सारी प्लानिंग करते रहते हैं. But they can't understand that भाग्य भी एक चीज होती है. क्या होती है? जब तक आपका भाग्य साथ दे रहा है तो वो बोलते हैं घड़ा भी पहलवान हो जाता है. एंड अगर भाग्य साथ नहीं दे रहा है तो कितना भी मास्टर आदमी होगा वो फेल हो जाता है. भाग्य is there, भाग्य should be there, and one should understand if भाग्य is not supporting, we should try to sit calm. नहीं तो उल्टा क्या हो जाएगा? Reaction होगा. Because this lesson teaches us success of anything depends purely on mercy of Lord. Let's take the 7th chapter now. Yes. हमारा तो कोई कैटेगरी नहीं है, तो हमारे लिए नॉर्मल है. See, one thing, when we study Bhagwatam, we understand the factual position of this world. That this is Dukhala. What is it? How much planning we'll make, ultimately will end up in misery. Only those people who are surrendered to Krishna, they can be. बोलते हैं दो पाटन के बीच में साबुत बसाना कोई. Everybody will grind, but those who are stuck with the rod, means the rod is Krishna, who are stuck with the rod, they can be saved by the churning. So here again and again we see that Lord is there, and by their mercy they are getting revived. Please read the text number 1. Anybody else can read? Somebody else. Shuka Uvacha. Shri Shuka Uvacha. Svalabhagena Vasukim Paritiya Viyotasmin Netram Abde Mudavita Are Dhire Surayatta अमृतार्थे कुरुतः.
Sri Sukha Vacha, Sri Sukdev Goswami said, they, all of them, the demigods and the demons, Nagarajan, the king of the Nagas, snake, Amantraya, inviting or requesting, Palabhagena, by promising a share of the nectar, Vasukim, the snake Vasuki, Parivya, encircling, Girau Mandar mountain, Tasmin unto.
Vasuki is a dragon snake which has thousands and thousands and thousands of mouths. What? And thousands of eyes, and it emanates fire. What?
Emanates fire.
Yeah.
Netram, the churning rope, Abdim, the ocean of milk, Mudha and bitter, all surcharged with great pleasure. Are Dhire began to act. Sura, the demigods, Yata, with great endeavor. Amrita Arthe, for gaining nectar. Kuru Udvaha, O King Parikshit, best of the Kurus.
In the translation.
Sukdev Goswami said, O best of the Kurus, Maharaj Parikshit, the demigods and demons summoned Vasuki, king of the serpents, requesting him to come and promising to give him a share of the nectar. They coiled Vasuki around Mandara mountain at the churning rope, and with great pleasure they endeavored to produce nectar by churning the ocean of milk.
Okay. So भाई यहाँ पे एक है कि कभी भी कोई प्रॉफिट होता है ना तो उसमें पार्टनरशिप दे देने का दूसरा भी आ जाता है. ये है रजोगुण भाव. कौन सा भाव? एंड रजोगुण भाव नीचे वाले लोगों को फायदा देना पड़ता है. इट इज सेड इस तमोगुण को अगर आपको काम में लगाना है एंड यू हैव टू कंट्रोल तमोगुण को से then fear is what you should require. डंडा रहना चाहिए. क्या रहना चाहिए? डंडा. बिना डंडा और बिना फियर दिखाए वो आदमी कंट्रोल में आएगा नहीं. कौन सा? तामसी आदमी. Whenever you deal with any तामसी, you should have little fear. जैसे कि जो चोर लोग रहते हैं पुलिस से डरते, इससे गुंडे लोग रहते हैं ना तो वो लोग बड़े गुंडे से डरते हैं. और बॉम्बे में सबसे बड़े गुंडे कौन है? पुलिस. तो अगर आपको उनको कंट्रोल करना है तो उनका वो रहना चाहिए, होल्ड रहना चाहिए. बड़े गुंडे उनको बोला जाता. दैट्स व्हाई उन लोग बढ़ाते भी है और घटाते भी. So here, if a tamasi person is there, you have to have fear to control them. But if a rajasi person is there, तो उसको कुछ दाम देना पड़ता है. क्या देना पड़ता है? दाम. लालच, फायदा दिखाना पड़ता है. एनी राजसी पर्सन को अगर तुमको कंट्रोल करना होगा देन उसको क्या बोलना पड़ेगा? तेरे को ये मिलेगा. तो वो प्रॉफिट के लिए, उस काम के लिए वो आपके साथ में भागते रहेगा कि भाई फायदा हो रहा है, फायदा हो रहा है, फायदा हो रहा है. सो हियर वही हो रहा है कि भाई अमृत मिलेगा. क्या मिलेगा? उसमें तुमको भी दे देंगे थोड़ा शेयर. ले लो, आ जाओ.
वासुकी को भी शेयर देंगे.
या बट Devata, see, these devatas have ashtasiddhis. They can become humans, they can become devatas, they can become the snake, whatever yoni they want, they can change it immediately. It is not that they have to remain as a snake only. If they want to remain as a devata, they can, beautiful devata also they can become.
That time he was snake.
Yes, that time he was snake and he came in the actual form for churning. But what I am trying to say, tamasis require fear, rajasis require material gain, power, status, money. उसका लोभ दोगे तो वो आपके कंट्रोल में आएगा. Money is honey. And if a sattvic person is there, then you have to make him, if you want to make him work, you have to make him work because of his duties, out of duty. He will do out of duty. ये मेरा duty है, कर्तव्य है मेरा. What? If you will make him understand this sattvic person, it is a कर्तव्य, then he will लगा रहेगा उसमें. But a devotee को अगर आपको करना है, then it is only love, प्रेम. क्या है? कृष्ण प्रेम. If you want to make any devotee work, then you can only make him work by giving him Krishna prem, Krishna love. Then he will come in control. Baki koi hisab se devotee will never come in control. Only when that higher love. So Satogun people out of duty, they will do. Rajogun people out of profits. Tamogun people out of fear. And Shuddha Sattvagun people out of love. Love is the motivation. For devotees, what is the motivation? Love is the motivation. And that is the highest motivation. That is the highest. And fear is the lowest motivation. So here we know that to deal with different people in our material world also, we have to see how we are dealing, which people we are dealing, which mentality we are dealing. And if you are dealing with that type of person, जैसे अगर कोई सतोगुण आदमी है उसको तुम फियर दिखा देगा तो डरेगा नहीं, और डिवोटी तो वैसे भी डरता है, कृष्ण मालिक है हमारा. एंड रजोगुणी पीपल जब तक उसको फायदा दिखेगा नहीं वो हिलेगा ही नहीं, वो हिलेगा ही नहीं. तुम उसको डर दिखाओ कि ड्यूटी का भाषण बताओ, उसको जिस दिन ऐसा लगा कि फायदा है तो वो कूद पड़ेगा. That's why in Kali Yuga 99% people are Rajoguni and Tamoguni. Very few are Sattoguni and very few are Shuddha Sattva, where love for Krishna is the motive. All the devotees who are working, why this ISKCON movement is thriving, even after there is no other movement, that when the Guru Maharaj leaves the body, that movement flourishes. Double, triple. Why is that? Because the love for Krishna, that is the highest motivation. They get the taste. Prabhupada has put entire love in Bhagwatam, and that love is transferred through Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavad in our heart. And that love we are passing on in the name of Harinam, in the name of Prasad, in the name of devotees. And that's why this movement is flourishing after years and years and years also. It's ongoing. So love is the highest motivation that you have to understand. If you want to make devotees work, you have to give them love in the form of prasad, in the form of deities, in the form of something by which their motivation. Okay, read the second verse. Hariya Purustas Deva Sato Abhavanam. Translation.
The personality of Godhead Ajit grasps the front portion of the snake, and then the demigods follow. Abhi,
what will happen if we know it? Vasuki called what?
The
Mandar mountain. Abhi, Lord came on the front side and पीछे का भाग है किसको दिया? डेमन बोलने लगे, अरे हम पीछे का भाग क्यों पकड़ेंगे, हम तो आगे का भाग पकड़ेंगे. हम पीछे का, हम छोटे थोड़े हैं, हम तो बड़े हैं. So that is the mentality of a devotee and a demon. Devotees will always be Trinadapi Sunichana, Tarorapi Saishuna, Manina, Manadena. That is the mentality. And Asuras, even though they do not have qualification, even though they will always try to show that we are greatest and nobody is greater than me. मेरे जैसा कौन है? That is what is going to happen. So mentality of a devotee and a mentality of a demon is again and again shown over here. Devatas will always go behind the Lord, and demons will always opposite of the Lord. Please read third shloka.
Tannechanam daitapatayo Mahapurusha chestitam Nagruhemo vayam pucham
Ahirangam amangalam. अमंगल है, पीछे का पास तो अमंगल है, हम पुच्छम क्यों पकड़ेंगे? शुद्ध संपन्ना प्रख्याता जन्म। अरे हम लोग कौन है? हम लोग प्रख्यात जन्म वाले हैं। कौन है? हाँ, हमारा जन्म कहाँ हुआ है? डिमेंस लोग बोलते हैं। हमको मालूम है कौन कौन है इसका माँ बाप, हम कितने ग्रेट खानदान से आ रहे हैं, लोग कौन है? और बोलते हैं स्वाध्याय शुद्धि संपन्न। हम लोग कौन है? हमारे पास जितना वेद का ज्ञान है, हमारे पास जितना नॉलेज है, किसके पास है? कौन बोल रहे? शो, वो भी किसके सामने शो करेंगे? भगवान के सामने शो करेंगे। भगवान को दिखाना चाहेंगे, भगवान तुम्हारे पास दिमाग नहीं है, मेरे पास दिमाग है, और मेरे को जो दिमाग है आपके मेरे से लो। इसीलिए कभी कभी मंदिर में बहुत सारी चीज होती रहती है। In the temple many things are going on and many times many people get disturbed. Why this is happening? Why this is happening? Why this is happening? So much politics, so much these things, and so much things are happening. But very few people remain calm. And I always tell them, देखिए भाई, this is temple is under super control of Lord Krishna. Who? Super control. Lord Krishna, because he is the owner. कौन है? वो पत्थर तो है 100%। अगर पत्थर रहते तो कोई आता नहीं था। भगवान है, वहां बैठे हैं, सेवा चल रही है और उनको सब दिख रहा है। क्या है? Everything is happening under his control, purview and supervision. और कुछ चीज नहीं हो रही है ठीक समझो तो आप अपना अगर दिमाग देने जाओगे। इससे मैं आपको एक बता दूं, एक बार एक आदमी, रियल स्टोरी मतलब था, तब एक बताना चाह रहा था। अच्छा भक्त था, बहुत अच्छा भक्त था, बहुत अच्छी सेवा करता था। तो भगवान खड़े थे, बहुत खड़े थे। तो भगवान आप इतने खड़े रहते हो, इतने साल इतने खड़े हो गए, कभी तो आप आराम करो। क्या बोले? कभी तो आप बैठो। क्या बोले? आप कभी तो बैठो। तो भगवान को एक लेसन उसको टीच करना। तो बोला ठीक है, एक दिन तू मेरी जगह पे खड़ा। क्या? हाँ, और मैं हाँ, लेकिन एक शर्त पे तू मेरी जगह पे खड़ा हो ना, कुछ भी बोलना नहीं, जो भी देखेगा ना कुछ भी डोंट से एनीथिंग, खाली देखते रहना, डोंट मेक एनी कमेंट्स और वो कुछ नहीं। तो क्या हुआ, एक शिप सेलर आया, क्यों ना? हाँ हाँ, नहीं एक सेठ आया, पहला सेठ आया। तो सेठ आया तो प्रार्थना कर रहा था और बोल रहा था मेरे को मेरा बिजनेस कर दो, ये कर दो। और उसका वहां पे पर्स गिर गया। क्या गिर गया? पर्स गिर गया। और पर्स गिर गया, वो देख रहा है भगवान, अरे पर्स गिर गया इसका। अभी प्रार्थना कर रहा है, पर्स गिर गया। अभी बोलूं कि नहीं बोलूं? नहीं बोलता, तभी नहीं बोलूंगा। तब तक एक भिखारी आया और वो रो रहा था, बहुत गरीब लोग था। और बाद में वो बोल रहा था मेरे घर में ये प्रॉब्लम है। और अचानक उसने देखा कि वहां पे पर्स पड़ा हुआ। उसने उठा के अपना अंदर, वो देख रहा है पर्स उठा लिया तू। बोलूंगा नहीं बोलूंगा, उसने नहीं बोलूंगा, क्या नहीं बोलूंगा, किंतु भगवान क्या बोल के गए, नहीं बोलना। फिर तीसरा आदमी आया, तीसरा सेलर था। कौन था? सेलर था। तो सेलर प्रार्थना कर रहा था कि भाई मुझे शिप में जाना है, आप आशीर्वाद दो, आपका भक्त हूँ, मैं हमेशा आपसे प्रार्थना करके जाता हूँ, मेरे को ये करके दो। तब तक ये सेठ आया, बोलता है यही आदमी ने मेरा पर्स लिया। क्या बोला? और पुलिस ने पकड़ लिया उसको। तो अभी ये भगवान जो खड़ा था उसको सहन नहीं हुआ, उसने बोला अरे स्टॉप स्टॉप स्टॉप, इसने नहीं किया, उसके पहले जो आदमी आया था ना उसने किया है, इसने नहीं किया। अरे सब बोला अरे भगवान बोल रहे हैं, छोड़ दो छोड़ दो। तो उसको अच्छा लगा कि मैंने आज कुछ अच्छा काम किया है। किसने? भक्त को ऐसा लगा कि मैंने आज बहुत अच्छा काम किया। जो चोर था उसको पकड़ा दिया और जिसका था उसको दे दिया। शाम को भगवान आएंगे तो मैं भगवान को बताऊंगा, देखो देखो आज आपने बोला लेकिन देखो मेरे से अन्याय सहन नहीं हो रहा था, एक बार चुप रहा, दो बार चुप रहा, तीसरी बार जब अन्याय हो रहा था मेरे से चुप, तो मैं बोल दिया। शाम को जब भगवान आए तो कैसा गया आपका दिन? बढ़िया। बोलते हैं बहुत टेंशन वाला दिन था। बोलते क्या मैं सुबह से गड़बड़ गड़बड़ सब देख रहा हूँ, तीसरी बार उसका पर्स जा रहा है, कोई रो रहा है, कोई पकड़ रहा है, कोई गलत हो रहा है, आखिर में मेरे से सहन नहीं हुआ भगवान, और मैंने सब बोल दिया कि कौन गलत है कौन राइट है। तो भगवान ये क्या किया? तो मैं चुप रहने को बोला था। क्या बोला था? चुप रहे। तो कैसे चुप रहो, अन्याय हो रहा, क्या हो रहा? अरे बोल रहा है कि ये जो जब सेठ आया था ना वो प्रार्थना कर रहा था, तो वो आया था तो उसकी लक्ष्मी का सुकृति बढ़ाने के लिए वो पर्स गिराया था मैंने। क्या? कि उससे कुछ सुकृति हो जाए। क्या हो जाए? सुकृति हो जाए। और वो जो मेरा भक्त था, कौन सा गरीब भक्त था, उसको वास्तव में जरूर था, इसीलिए मैंने रखवाया। और वो जो शिप में था ना, वो शिप आज डूबने वाली है। क्या था? इसीलिए मैंने उसको पकड़ाना चाहता था कि वो जेल में जाएगा तो शिप छूट जाएगा उसका। क्या? तो बाप रे, मेरे को नहीं मालूम था। तो वी मे नॉट बी नोइंग पास्ट प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर। हम लोग खाली वो घोड़े की नजर रखते ना, सीधा बाजू के और आजू के हमको मालूम नहीं पड़ता है कि हमारे पहले के कर्म और आदमी के कर्म क्या है। We do not know what are the plans behind Krishna. We do not know that why Srila Prabhupada सीढ़ी पे बैठे रहते थे 5-5 घंटा खाली मिलने के लिए, हाँ? और उनसे प्रार्थना करते थे। कृष्णा could not help के 5 घंटा बिठा के रखना। Many things happened in life of Srila Prabhupada, but we do not know past, present, and future. But Lord knows the past, Lord sees the future, and He makes the adjustment that way. Presently, क्या करते हो? Past भी देखते हैं, future भी देखते हैं, और डिवोटी के लिए उस हिसाब से वो क्या करते हैं? एडजस्टमेंट करते हैं, जिससे कि उसका भला हो। So that is what, here demons are that type of people, they react. क्या करते हैं हम लोग? They do not depend on Lord and Lord mercy. They want to show that we are great and we come from great people. हमारे पास ज्यादा दिमाग है भगवान, हमको ये अमंगल चीज काय को दिया है, पीछे का भाग को दिया है भाई। हम किधर के? हमारा कुल खानदान तो देखो हम किधर से आए हैं। हम श्रुति संपन्न लोग हैं। कौन है? We are श्रुति, what is the word? स्वाध्याय श्रुति संपन्न है, प्रख्यात जन्म। हमारा जन्म और हमारा कर्म बहुत दिव्य है। Who was saying?
No, the
Demons. Huh? Okay. Actually, speaking, Lord actually wanted to save them. किसको? कि भाई ये आग निकलेगी यार उनके मुख से तो हम झेलेंगे, लेकिन अभी इनको भोगना था। क्या था? वो बोलता है ना कि वो कौवा जो रहता है वो किधर जाके बैठता है। You know, the demons ultimately they go and they have to suffer because of the mentality. क्या है? Mentality. And devotees कितना भी होगा लास्ट में he will be saved. चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, कितना भी प्रॉब्लम में आ जाए, but लास्ट में end result for a devotee is plus. For demons mentality starting में ऐसा लगेगा ठीक है, लेकिन बाद में it's only minus. So this entire chapter is demon mentality and devotees mentality and how Lord is helping. So please read the translation.
The leaders of the demons thought it unwise to hold the tail, the inauspicious portion of the snake.
अमंगल पोषण क्या बोलते हैं ये?
Amangal.
पीछे का पोषण है अमंगल है पकड़े.
Instead, they wanted to hold the front, which had been taken by the personality of Godhead and the demigods, because that portion was auspicious and glorious. Thus, the demons, on the plea that they were all highly advanced students of Vedic knowledge and were all famous for their work and activities, protested that they wanted to hold the front of the snake.
Purport, read the purport. What Srila Prabhupada wants to say on this.
The demons thought that the front of the snake was auspicious and that catching hold of the portion would be more chivalrous. Moreover, the deities must always do the opposite of the demigods. That is their nature. We have actually seen this in the.
Srila Prabhupada is giving his own example. He is speaking about the cows. Why we should stop slaughters. What? Slaughters of the cows, because that is the most, beef is the most prominent item in the West. Killing cow is most common thing. Red meat, red meat. It's very common thing over there. And Prabhupada always wanted the cow slaughter should be stopped. And he didn't give Bhagavad Gita class, he gave, but mostly he wanted that at least they should take these things. So, how did they counter? देखिए दूध है ना गाय का बहुत खराब, एडवर्टाइज करते थे, हाँ वीगन बोल के बोलते दूध खराब है, दूध नहीं पीने का, लेकिन उसका मीट जो रहता है ना, इट्स वेरी न्यूट्रिशियस. क्या काउ मीट इज वेरी न्यूट्रिशियस. आपको मालूम पहले ऐड चलते थे अपने, सुबह संडे हो या मंडे रोज खाओ आके. You know, that is what is demon mentality. What is wrong, they will try to promote it. And that is what Srila Prabhupada is mentioning in the purport. Please read the purport.
We
Very
have
nice.
actually seen this in relation to our Krishna conscious movement. We are advocating cow protection and encouraging people to drink more milk and eat palatable preparations made of milk. But the demons, just to protest such proposals, are claiming that they are advanced in scientific knowledge, as described here by the word Swadhyaya Shruta Sampanna. They say that according to their scientific way, they have discovered that milk is dangerous.
Milk is very dangerous.
And that the beef obtained by killing cows is very nutritious.
हाँ, nutritious है. मीट खाओगे तो बहुत ताकत मिलेगी.
This difference.
खास करके गाय का.
This difference of opinion will always continue. Indeed, it has existed since days of yore. Millions of years ago, there were the same competition. The demons, as a result of their so-called Vedic study, preferred to hold the side of the snake near the mouth. The Supreme Personality of God had thought it wise to catch hold of the dangerous part of the snake and allow the demons.
Yes, भगवान दयालु है. वो सोचते कभी भी कि भाई इनको ज्यादा परेशान नहीं करके भाई मैं dangerous part ले लूं, इनका भार मैं ले लूं. लेकिन बोलते हैं ना जो demon रहते हैं वो हमेशा उल्टा ही करते.
Which was not dangerous. But because of a competitive desire, the demons thought it wise to hold the snake near the mouth. If the demigods were going to drink poison, the demons would resolve, why should we not share the poison and die gloriously by drinking it? In regard to the words Swadhyaya Shruta Sampanna, Prakhyata Janma Karma Bhi. Another question may be raised. If one is actually educated in Vedic knowledge, is famous for performing prescribed activities, and has been born in a great aristocratic family, why should he be called the man? The answer is that one may be highly educated and may have been born in an aristocratic family, but if he is godless, if he does not listen to the instructions of God,
then he is a demon. Then he is a demon. How maybe you may be sophisticated, educated, but unless and until that spiritual consciousness is not there, understanding is not there, that we are part and parcel of Lord, and to love and serve Krishna is our prime duty. If that knowledge is not there, then completely we become like demons. What? We become demons. And that is what Prabhupada is saying. And this is, see, do you think as the Kali Yuga is progressing, what will happen? Which type of mentality will be more progressive?
Demonic.
Definitely demonic. Definitely. And then what they will promote? Godless plus adharma. What they will promote? And what are the bases of adharma? Meat eating, intoxication, gambling, illicit sex life, violence. What? That is more promoted. Why? In the video game, the Chinese people, they have a plan. When they do these video games, they put a violent video game. Why? They want to destroy that generation. Which generation? Which is opposite to them. Youth को destroy करो. क्या करो? Why drugs are more in Punjab? Because Pakistan wants that if, Punjabis are the pillar in military. What are they? India military में Pakistan's are Punjabis. Punjabis are pillar. So somehow or other, उनकी जो youth है ना, we should put them into drugs. And that's why that way it will be weaker. What? Society gets. So as the Kali Yuga progresses, they will promote all these four adharmas. Which adharmas? Meat eating, gambling. Now, in the name of cricket and IPL, you see the Dream 11 team, this team. It's have become, and I'm hearing 400 crores of every day. This thing is happening. Exchange. So if you see how much the mentality of people are engrossed, betting culture. So this is promoted by whom? No, demonic mentality. As the Kali Yuga will progress, more and more, this type of culture we will find. Today only in the newspaper it came that again a live-in relationship, the body was chopped off. Huh? Just now it came. Huh? So that type of thing will increase where, the demonic culture. And that's why it says, Kale dosho nidhe rajan asti eko mahan gun kirtana devas krishnasya mukta sangha paramprade. And that's why if you do not have the clue how much you try, ये तूफान है, क्या चल रहा है ये? तूफान है, छतरी होना जरूरी है भाई. कभी छतरी भी काट अगर बड़ा को छतरी नहीं तो उड़ जाएगी. मजबूत छतरी चाहिए. Otherwise ऐसे का जो, because the way the Facebook, way the Instagram, way the Twitter, way the it is actually increasing this demonic culture and betting illicit sex life, gambling, intoxication. It's more and more. That's why your and my duty is more. We being in Krishna consciousness, your responsibility is more. We can't just sit. We have to take up the mission. What? We have to take up the mission. किसको भी बचा पाए तो बचा पाए, और बचाने का क्या है भाई? कैसे भी करके, आपके पास तो ताकत नहीं है, मंदिर में तो लेके आओ उसको, मंदिर से जुड़ा दो, भगवत गीता से जुड़ा दो, एटलीस्ट यू विल बी safe. And that is what is ISKCON mission. That otherwise the things in future we can predict from now. The coming generation, with the age of Twitter, with the age of Facebook, and with how will be their mentality, thought process, very dangerous. What? Very dangerous. And that is what Prabhupada is saying, that we are trying to promote, but they are saying, no, milk is very dangerous, meat is very nutritious. क्या है? न्यूट्रिएंट तो चाहिए ना बॉडी में. कभी कभी तो है ना, कैसे कैसे आर्गुमेंट देते, मालूम, फिश खाने वाले, नॉन वेज खाने वाला है. इन द अर्ली डेज हमको मिलते थे बहुत सारे, बोलते ये फिश का नहीं खाएंगे और ये नहीं खाएंगे, कितना बाढ़ होगा, सब बढ़ जाए. जैसे इन लोगों ने ठेका लेकर रखा है पूरा. No, what I am trying to say, why we are taking this in the Bhagwatam class, we have to understand the situation outside. We are in a very serious situation. We are in the today's technological world. You know, we are in a very grievous situation, and every day, because of the technology, the things will get more and more deteriorated fast, and your and my duty as a devotee, as a responsibility has increased. Saving yourself, जीवन सार्थक करी कर पर. If you want to save, okay, but at least save somebody else also by connecting with Krishna, connecting with Bhagavad Gita, connecting with Prasad. Then, you know, your purpose of your existence, at least you saved somebody from, you know, going into their life destroy. If you connect somebody, if भगवद गीता क्लास में आ गया, 100 लोग आए, 10 तो बच गए, 90 चले गए, लेकिन 90 भी जब जाएंगे ना, they will at least उनको कुछ तो हिट करेगा. आए हैं, प्रसाद खाया है, फेल नहीं जाएगा, कभी ना कभी काम करेगा. आज नहीं तो 10 साल 20 साल के बाद भी काम करेगा. I always give that example of Gurang to IIT example. भाई वो इधर से गया था, उसको कितना प्रीच किया, कितना प्रीच कर रहे थे, 1 साल तक प्रसाद खिलाया, लेकिन आखिर वो डिवोटी बना नहीं और वो अमेरिका चला गया. और अमेरिका जाने के बाद में कुछ 20 साल के 15 साल के बाद वो लगुना टेम्पल है वहां पे हमारा, लगुना टेम्पल और बीच है, लगुना बीच, तो वहां का टेम्पल है, फेमस टेम्पल इंडिया. तो वहां पे लेक्चर देने गए, Gaurang Prabhu had gone to give a lecture, and then after giving the lecture, this devotee was serving over there. So he says, "Are Gaurang Prabhu, do you remember me?" Gaurang Prabhu, "Who are you?" "I am that IT person." बोलते, अरे उधर इतना तेरे को करवाया था, आज तक तू उधर भक्त नहीं और इधर कैसे भक्त हो गए? बोलते that time what you were saying वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. तो हम लोग आ गए थे अमेरिका, और अमेरिका आने के बाद में थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ में आने लग गया, लेकिन बोलते मेरे को ज्यादा रियलाइजेशन शादी के बाद. ये दुखा लगे. बाद में आया. So Gaurang Prabhu was saying this about the devotee, how he became devotee. तेरा मैं हमारा प्रसाद तो है, अभी काम आया बोलते. So whatever we do in Krishna consciousness, that's why Prabhupada said, even if one book is given, we do not know if it is gone in the house. maybe the next generation, any generation who opens up will benefit. They will get the benefit. Nothing will go waste. Anything done, neha vikramana shvasti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamasya dharmasya prayate mahato bhaya. Nothing in Krishna consciousness movement is going to go waste. So it's your duty, it's your responsibility to shoulder something in this movement. We cannot just sit idle. Because situation outside, like our situation in our house also, it's not going that it is. But at least we have to take up some responsibility in this movement. We all are warriors. क्या है? लड़ाई करना है. क्या करना है? लड़ाई करना है. और लड़ाई का हथियार क्या है? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम. Please complete the purpose.
There are many examples in history of men like Hiranyakashipu, Ravan, and Kansa who were well educated, who were born in the.
क्या रावण well educated था? He was a पाखंड पंडित, very nice pandita. But ultimately, when it comes to women, he was not able to control himself. And you think about Hiranyakashipu, when it comes to power and pleasure, he was not able to control it. So even in today's class of study, there may be high class men. That's why Kunti Mata said, Shruti Shri Shri Bhi. Janma Karma Shruti Shri Bhi. Edavat Madhatma.
Deva Hatyam Datum Vai
Gochara. So that this all qualities will never help you. Never help you to become a devotee, unless and until we do not take shelter of a devotee and become dasanuga and give our life for that purpose, and our mentality is not going to change. That's why I always say in the class, mind will get purified by mantra, buddhi will get purified by reading Bhagwatam, Bhagavad Gita, but your ego, जब तक ego नहीं मरता है ना हमारा, we will not come out, and ego will get destroyed when we become a das. किसकी सेवक बन जाएंगे और उसके हिसाब से हम जीवन जिएंगे, then हमारा ego मर जाएगा, या will come to our normal position. Otherwise, that ego will be always a big hindrance in the seva. Very big hindrance. Okay, so please read. Antaji, complete.
Who were very powerful and chivalrous in fighting, but who, because of deriding the supreme personality of Godhead, were called Rakshasas or demons. One may be very well educated, but if he has no sense of Krishna consciousness, no obedience to the Supreme Lord, he is a demon. That is described by Lord himself in Bhagavad Gita. Namam Dishtutino Muda Prapadyante Naradava Maya Prutignana Asuran Bhavam Ashrita. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest amongst mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. Asuram Bhavam refers to not accepting the existence of God or the transcendental instructions of the personality of Godhead. Bhagavad Gita clearly consists of transcendental instructions imparted directly by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But Asuras, instead of accepting these instructions directly, make commentaries according to their own whimsical ways and mislead everyone without profit even for themselves.
Again and again, Prabhupada comes that why the need is there to follow the instruction as it is. This people, this Mayavadi people, this so-called people, they give their own commentaries, and they actually, instead of creating, they destroy more. There are so many people, in Bhagavad Gita also, there are so many who give lectures on Bhagavad Gita, but they do not come from Parampara. Which they do not come from? Parampara, Guru Parampara. They are professional speakers. They speak about Bhagavad Gita, they speak. But उनकी भगवत गीता सुनने के बाद कभी भी तुम्हारे लाइफ में चेंज नहीं आने वाला. That's why एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम इमं राज ऋषय विदु सकाले में महता योगो एवं परंपरा. that's why Prabhupada says, whatever knowledge is there, it should be received in Guru Parampara system, as it is. But there are so many so-called devotees, demons, who will try to take the part of, भगवत गीता अपना सपोर्ट. जो मैं कर रहा हूँ ना, ये भगवत गीता में लिखा है. आपको मैं शायद बताया भी होगा कि एक बार गौरव प्रभु गए थे लेक्चर देने, इधर जेल के अंदर, जेल के अंदर गए थे, और जेल के अंदर बहुत डिसेंट वाले मिल रहे थे. कौन? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम. So why I am trying to say कि उनको बहुत अच्छे लोग मिल गए अंदर, और उनको पूछ रहे हैं कि भाई ये बहुत अच्छे डिसेंट लोग दिख रहे हैं, तो बोलते इन लोग कौन है? तो ये बोलते हैं कट्टर हिंदूवादी. क्या? कट्टर हिंदूवादी है. बोलते कट्टर हिंदूवादी, बोलते हैं ये लोग बहुत अच्छे प्रोफेशन वाले हैं, बहुत ये वाले हैं, बहुत बिजनेस वाले भी. अंदर क्या कर रहे हैं? बोलते हैं ये लोग बॉम्ब के केस में अंदर आए, इन लोग ने बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट किया. क्या किया? तो बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट किया. तो बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट क्यों किया? बोलते हैं वी आर ग्रेट फॉलोअर्स ऑफ भगवत गीता. क्या बोला? भगवान ने बोला है कि यदा यदा ही धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधनं विनाशाय च. तो ये जो सामने वाले जो पार्टी था ना, वो जो मुस्लिम पार्टी था, वो बहुत हमारे अगेंस्ट बोल रहा था, उसको विनाश करने के लिए हमने बॉम्ब डाला. तो हम भगवत गीता फॉलो करते. क्या करते? हम भक्ति फॉलो करते. सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, दिस टाइप ऑफ पीपल. और एक बार एक आदमी से पूछा गया कि भाई आप चाय क्यों पीते? बोलते भगवत गीता में लिखा है. बोलते भगवत गीता में कहा है सर्वस्व चाय खुला है इसमें हम चाय पीते. व्हाट दे डू, दे ट्राई टू गिव अ सपोर्ट ऑफ समथिंग. भाई ये इसमें लिखा है, इसके अंदर दे वांट टू गिव कि हम लोग जो कर रहे हैं वो सही है. And they will try to give their analogy by supporting. ये धर्म है, यही धर्म है. And they actually create more destruction in the society. Huh? And that's why Prabhupada says, you have seen, we have seen, if we had not come to ISKCON, we are not following. क्या हम लोग पहले नहीं थे क्या भक्ति में? हम लोग अपने अपनी भक्ति सब करते थे. क्या नहीं करते थे? शिव जी को जाते थे, सोमवार को मंगलवार को सिद्धि विनायक जाते थे, गुरुवार को साईं बाबा जाते थे हम लोग, बुधवार संडे जाते थे हम लोग. हम लोग तो ज्यादा भक्ति करते थे पहले. ऐसा नहीं है हम लोग नहीं भक्ति करते थे. हाँ, मतलब वो दिन रखते थे हम लोग, स्पेशल डे. बाकी दिन नहीं खाएंगे हम लोग, गुरुवार को नहीं खाएंगे. हाँ, और हम अच्छी भक्ति करते हैं हमारे जैसा. और कभी भी भक्ति मन में करो, दिखा के मत करो. This were all the things that we used to understand, but actually when we came in the Guru Parampara system, we understood what is right and what is wrong. And that's why we thank thousands and millions of times we should thank Srila Prabhupada, Guru Parampara, or Radharas Bihari. Okay, actually what is the real for our soul, हमारे आत्मा के लिए best क्या है? Bhagwatam, Bhagavad Gita. We are getting the nourishment. We are getting a way. We are understanding, yes, the world requires this. क्या है? दुनिया को ये knowledge देना बहुत जरूरी है. If that's why if you cannot explain, ठीक है, उसको book पे दो. That's why Prabhupada's biggest movement is book distribution. Plus at the same time Prabhupada says, boil the milk. क्या करो? Train करो. And that's why so many classes are there, so many training programs are there, so many associations are there. एटलीस्ट यू शुड ट्रेन करके आप दूसरे को हेल्प करो। और प्रभुपाद से अगर आप टीचर बनना है तो बहुत इजी है। क्या बोले? बहुत इजी है। एक पैरेट की तरह रिपीट करना सीखो। क्या बोले? जो बोलते हैं उसको ही क्या करने का आपको, बस बस बस, और कुछ नहीं करना। एज इट इज सुनो और बोल दो, क्योंकि हमारा परंपरा में जो आता है उसको रिपीट करो, फर्स्ट क्लास टीचर बन जाए। क्या बोले? एंड आई एक्सपीरियंस दैट। जब भी वॉट एवर आई से, मैं क्या करता हूँ, सुनता हूँ, लिखता हूँ, और आने के पहले ध्यान करके उसको ही क्या करता हूँ, मैं बोल देता हूँ। सिंपल है, इट्स वेरी सिंपल। क्या है, ट्राई करो। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम। So we are announcing the names for that Nirjala Ekadashi.